policy, law, education, opportunity, well-being, social justice, community, voice, identity, culture, history, ending discrimination, ending discrimination. It's deeper than hair. It's deeper. It's deeper. It's deeper than hair. It's deeper.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. This is Shemeka Ebony here, and I'm so excited to be speaking to you as a co-founder of the Crown Campaign. And this video is for you. If you've got this link, then we are here to share some important information about our history, where we are, who's in the village, and where we're going. Anything you want to add, Dr. Amala?
Yes, I'm also Dr. Bernice B. Rumala, co-founder of the Crown Campaign, and we're excited to provide this introductory information to our Crown Campaign Village partners, potential sponsors, as well as potential funders. So welcome. So Crown Campaign is an interdisciplinary team and growing grassroots village across the nation and also globally in different fields, including academia, business, journalism, policy, research, the arts, and the community who have lived experiences of discrimination. And they also know of those who have been impacted by discrimination. And so we've been engaging voices from around the globe on experiences of discrimination and injustices. Shemeka?
One of the things I love about being in partnership with the Crown Campaign is that because of our interdisciplinary team, we've been able to capture so many facets of this journey, whether it's writing new research, illuminating and amplifying the research of others in the village, you know, creative arts and expanding and working with youth, and the intergenerational aspect of it, of the lived experience that we've been able to connect with has been very foundational to how we've been able to identify who's in the village and how it's showing up.
And we also have hair experiences of hair discriminations through our own personal hair stories. And so I would love us to highlight some of our hair stories in terms of what informed our journey to move forward with Crown Campaign. A part of my hair story is, it actually is, I would say, dates back more so to grad school, but also in terms of growing up. But I recall in grad school in a professional development workshop where I was told that I don't want my hair to distract from my excellent qualifications. And I was wondering, how could my hair, which grew naturally out of my scalp, distract from my excellent qualifications? But this was the messaging that came out, and this is why we're so passionate about Crown Campaign, because it's affecting and impacting employment opportunities, upward mobility, it's impacting health, and so many areas of activities of daily living. And Shemeka also has a wonderful hair story to share.
Thank you. Wow. The one I'll lift up today that I think is very important and relevant as I have my head wrap on is being in a notary class here in North Carolina, and in the back of the room class, I mean, we've been in this class for 8 hours already. Wrapping up, I'm sitting near the door waiting for people to pass, and this lady began staring at me and my head wrap while she was walking towards the door, which I was beside, waiting for everyone to go out. And she became so fixated with touching my head wrap, she just launches out her hand in my direction and touches my head wrap and says, "Oh, it feels so silky." And it took everything in me to not burst out in my first response of reacting to someone touching me without permission. But the pain of having to put my best face forward because of not only my representation of me as an individual that had just been violated. We were in a notary class, which is a public figure, you know, in the community. And here I am in this moment not being able to feel safe enough to defend myself and having to face hair discrimination, this capacity of not respecting my space, physically violating my space out of curiosity. I felt objectified. And what I found in my why story of connecting this with the Crown campaign, more specifically around ending hair discrimination, which is our current project and our focus, is because this type of discrimination is wrapped in so many of our systems, in our language, and in our policy. And having to see that in action, see this woman violate me and not get checked for it, this is my why, because I get to create those protective measures that will check the next time, having these informed conversations that will check, and having the protections, you know, in place to guard against any backlash for confronting discrimination, this capacity as a collective and focusing on ending discrimination. Holistically, hair discrimination is something that is meaningful to us in this moment because we have this lived experience with it, that we're still finding new stories that are adding to our life and our truth.
Yes, thank you so much, Shemeka, for sharing. And for those who are listening, as we're going through this presentation, ask yourself, what is my role? And how can I play an active role in this effort to end discrimination and injustice, including hair discrimination? So this is a little bit of our history and background. And we began in February 2019 as a grassroots interdisciplinary team. Shemeka?
One of the things that we begin our journey with is lifting up research and proposals for us to collectively share what existed when it comes to connecting hair discrimination as racial discrimination, connecting hair discrimination to health inequities, as well as economic inequities as well. We were seeing it show up so much. Our interdisciplinary team was just so needed to amplify, and even the arts, and seeing that. And thank you, Dr. Bernice, for amplifying your creativity in the arts to hold that banner as well, and how we're looking at expression. There's an artist out here that is creating art with hair, you know, that it will be an incredible asset to the village. So we celebrate people with the gifts that they bring, whether it be through the social media advocacy, as well as looking at how we can grow our village and partnerships. We definitely love the opportunity to connect and partner, expand in these areas as well that you may be able to see yourself. Look through that lens as we're going through this journey today to kind of see the history of where we've become, but see how you become part of that and what you bring to the space.
Thank you, Shemeka. And in addition to Shemeka and I, who are the co-founders, we have other team members with us who are contributing to this effort, including Dr. Manka Nkembang, who is our research expert on the team, our director of research. We have Crystal Richardson, who is our legal expert. And we have our Crown Campaign Fellow, Carla Arroyo, who started with us early this year and is our Crown Campaign Fellow focusing on social journalism, and has come up with a number of wonderful pieces that you'll be able to access through our website and other social media. In addition, we are moving from grassroots to nonprofit status for 2020, and so we're very excited about this. So we encourage you to continue to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Crown Campaign, as well as our website.